Well, I'm at Portland Nursery on Division Street, and I'm with the lovely Sarah Denny. And Sarah, we are going to be talking about adaptive gardening. So first of all, let's clarify what that means, at least what we're talking about with it.
Yeah, so we're talking about people who have limited mobility, whether it be in a wheelchair or, arthritis, just getting older, just making gardening easier for people to access.
And that would make a lot of sense because even for people in their 20s and 30s, you're outside bending down all day long. You get up and you're like feeling some pain. So it's really not just for people that have mobility issues. It can be for all of us, but these are some great ideas. So let's start with this beautiful, it looks like some kind of a box that's raised up. I'm assuming that's for gardening.
This is something that we sell here. It is a raised garden bed.
Nice.
So it's something that someone who was in a wheelchair could access, or in general just makes it so that people aren't having to get down and crawl around on the ground.
Well, and two, I see that it's slanted, so you can actually roll right up in a wheelchair with it.
You can get your legs under there. It's small enough so that you can reach your hands from all angles of the box. It's small enough it could fit anywhere.
That you could really plant some like root vegetable, bigger stuff in it.
You could, yeah, and it's got the drainage in the bottom. The only thing with this is you're gonna probably have to give it a little bit more water, since a lot of the stuff that's higher up tends to drain a little bit faster.
Yeah, much like with containers even too, you have to be aware of that.
Yeah.
Now, you also have some stuff here that, let's say that a person has things like this at home and they want to make their own. That's pretty easy to do.
Right, this would be a really easy way to help someone that who has limited mobility. Any kind of grading like this where it's going to provide some drainage, you can take some landscape fabric like this, lay it down on the bottom to keep all the soil in but still let water out.
Sure.
And
then the edges would be stuff like this.
Different stuff like this. Normally I think it would be better if it was a square. It'd obviously make things easier. And then just fill it up with soil and you've got a really easy garden area.
It's right there. You can walk up to it. And any time that it's this high, that really helps. Just bending over like this is a lot different than getting on your knees and working in the yard.
Yep. I'm standing straight up right now. Very comfortably. I could reach everything here.
Well, now let's talk about this stuff here.
Okay, so this is from Corona, and it's got, most trowels you're having to dig straight into the ground, and that's putting a lot of pressure really where it's, it's not the easiest way to use it. They've got it so that they've got the hand grip on the back.
Oh, okay.
And thumb, place for your thumb up here, and it's really a more
effective way of doing it. Yeah, ergonomic, there you go.
Ergonomic way to do things. So that is just such a great tool for everyone, whether you have mobility issues or not. This is a nozzle that has an extended handle, so people who can't reach very well can easily access it here. It's got a lock, so if you have arthritis, you don't have to be continually holding the handle.
Yeah, and that is smart too, because a lot of times when you're out there watering it, you get that kind of, I even do. I get that kind of, man. So that would be very, very
those little
handy.
Muscles that you don't have to use very often. And then we've got this here, which is great for everyone of all ages, the garden kneeler. Essentially, what it does, you can sit, kneeling, upright, but also
look at that.
Goes like this.
Okay.
So you're kneeling and you have that support to get back up, really easy to get in and out of.
That is really smart.
So if you have to kneel, one of these would do some good.
It really would do. Now listen, even if you want to buy the stuff, or if you want some help just, creating your own things that would help you make it easier in the garden, come by any of the Portland nurseries on Stark or Division, talk to their staff, and find a way to make gardening not only fun, but easier for you. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Thanks.